On your screen for the boys under 17 Cox quadruple skull final, kindly sponsored by Croker Laws New Zealand Limited. It is race 383 of the whole regatta, 2,000 metre course going at 2:40. Mount Aspiring College in 1, Otago Boys in 2, Nelson College in 3, St Peter's School in 4, King's College 5, Tauranga Boys in 6, St Peter's College in 7, James Hargis in lane number 8. Anybody new into the grounds to watch the rowing, just a special welcome. You are at the 2012 Secondary School Rowing Nationals. The main sponsor is Aon. We're in the last day of finals. We're in the last couple of hours of racing. It has been a brilliant week. We've only had one hold up and they let them go. They let them go out of the blocks in the quads for the under 17 boys. Right out here in the top outside lane is James Hargis. That's the crew that's gone out only by about a foot at this stage. Just right inside them all. We'll go line up in the first three in that Nike tick formation. St Peter's and Tauranga Boys and King's College all have gone out locked together. Hargis now just slipping off by about a canvas at this stage. 2 feet in front now is the crew from St Peter's College. Tauranga on their left-hand shoulder would only be about a half a canvas down. James Hargis now just starting to reach out. They've just got through their first 40-odd strokes on the half slide and they're just starting to push out at 4, but they've dropped off by about a half a length at this stage, and then we go out to about lane number 3. It looks like Nelson College. Nelson College, they're up there with only half a length of the leaders at this stage. Then there's 2 crews poking their nose in between. That's St Peter's and King's College, the 2 North Island crews poking their head right in between the 2 of them. Then we have to go back just only half a length, only 2 Otago Boys, and just slightly ahead of Otago Boys is Mount Aspiring College from Wanaka. Lanes number 6 at this stage. That's the ones that have shot out to the lead by half. That's Tauranga Boys. We've seen some great racing from the Tauranga Boys so far at this regatta, and I think you'll find that the 2 that have already won the rower of the day should be out there, I would think, for Tauranga Boys. No, they're not. They must be out the back having a rest, waiting for another event. They're just about ready to hit the 500 metre peg. And I'll tell you what, Tauranga Boys, that's the crew that has just opened up now about a 3/4 of a length advantage. And on their right-hand shoulder, St Peter's. Another 3/4 of a length back to James Hargis, but just slightly ahead of them is King's College in lane number 5. St Peter's, there's nothing between King's College and St Peter's. And then about a 3/4 of a length back to Mount Aspiring, a half length back to Otago Boys. Great racing, under 17 quads, they will sizzle through this course. And it is still out there in lanes number 6, Tauranga. They've got a very slight advantage of the crew that's on their right-hand shoulder in lane 7, St Peter's College. St Peter's College in turn would have only about a canvas now over King's College in lane number 5, and then St Peter's would only be a half length down on that, and they're locked up with James Hargis. All these crews are only about half a length away from the leading crew. There's absolutely nothing dropped off. Then we come down Otago Boys. Nelson College just slightly ahead of Otago Boys. And right slightly ahead of Otago Boys is the inside lane of Mount Aspiring. As they head down now, they're just about ready. They're 1,200 metres out, ready to hit that 1,000 metre bag. And Tauranga gone out to a 3/4 length lead. Tauranga over, looks like King's College. Tauranga, King's College, 3/4 of a length back. Then we come back to St. Peter's, a half a length off King's College. And then we have it's St. Peter's College right alongside them, and St. Peter's School just on the inside of them. Tauranga, they have been very good in some of the sculling events so far. Then just starting to feel the pinch now. Otago Boys have dropped a half a length off Nelson College at Mount Aspiring College, just a 1/4 of a length ahead of Otago Boys. And then we go right out the far side to James Hargis. They are locked up with the inside and the outside crews. Tauranga, it's Tauranga. That's the crew that anybody has to catch. We'll see if we can get a rating on them for you, and we'll let you know who's in it. It looks like Petite's in it. Noyce is in it. Petite, that's his bro. Tune and the Graven's in the coxswain seat. And they're swinging along, and they are on 37. They're on 37 at this stage. Oh, well, we've got the wrong clock. We've got 37 on James Hargis. They're down on 33. And they have got a beautiful lift off the water. You can see the boat just slowly just rising and moving along through the water. They're very well balanced as far as body positions go, and you can put a spirit level across their head. And in turn, they have put out, most likely about a length and a 1/4 now over St. Peter's School. Haven't they had a good regatta? They're on top of the aggregate so far, St. Peter's School. And here they go, starting to push up towards Tauranga Boys, but they've still got a length and a half to pick them up, and St. Peter's is bringing King's College with them. And then we go out the far side, maybe James Hargis starting to put in a far better 1,000 metres from the time they went through the halfway mark, and they are up into about 4th place. And then we come right down the inside to Mount Aspiring College, that's got the 2 Bruce boys in it. Mount Aspiring College would have only a half a length on Otago Boys, and Otago Boys only a half a length on Nelson. But the action is coming from smack down in the middle of the course, and it's St. Peter's #1 trying to get up on Tauranga, but Tauranga look too strong. They look too strong. They've still got a length and a 1/4. St. Peter's are inside the yellow boys. Who can quicken the hands up the fastest out of these 2 crews? Tauranga got a beautiful run on their boat. St. Peter's are going to have to come up 2 more, St. Peter's, if you want to get near them. And then we go right out the far side to James Hargis, maybe up there, and Nelson starting to come through the middle. Nelson starting to come through the middle. They've picked up Otago Boys, and they've picked up Mount Aspiring, and they're bringing King's College with them. Then we go back about a length, or 3/4 of a length back to Hargis, and then another length and a 1/4 back to St. Peter's College. Down towards the line. Too good from the word go. Reasonably slow out of the blocks, but once they've gone 100 metres, they hit the front, and from then on, they just watched everybody else in behind them. St. Peter's are the ones that done the big move in the middle of the course, have come up within 3/4 of a length of them. That's the way they'll go across. Tauranga, St. Peter's, and we think, we won't put the bronze medal. Nelson came home like the old Nelson Express. And right in between them, King's College, that's where it's going to go. Otago Boys across, Hargis across. They've all put in 110. Look at them collapse over their oars. That's what rowing's all about. 110 at the final of Maadi Cup racing. We'll have to wait again for another photo finish for the bronze medal.
And now the AO New Zealand Secondary School Rowing Champs gold medal winners for 2012, Tauranga Boys College. Tauranga having a very successful regatta. Cody Pettit, Sheldon Noyce, Jackson Pettit, Jarvis Toomey and Coxon Bradley Craven. They are coached by Grant Bridgewater. And I'll ask Janie to go across and present Tauranga Boys College with the Tauranga Boys College Cup.